Hey there LT gamers, welcome back to another video. My name is Tom and today we've got something super special lined up for all you Bannerlord fans out there. We're diving once again into the top 12 upcoming total conversion mods for Bannerlord. I've done this video before, but I feel enough time has passed that an update is warranted to see the state of play on a lot of these mods. And these are mods that are set to completely transform the game in incredible ways. I'm going to be focusing on projects that have only given us updates in 2024, so we'll keep it nice and fresh for you. For each mod, I'll give you a quick summary, the latest news, and of course my personal take on it. Before we jump in, don't forget to like, comment your thoughts, and of course subscribe for more awesome content. And if you want to support the channel, get some cool perks, consider joining as a member as well. It really helps us create more content moving forward. Alright, let's get into it. Now, envisage stepping into 15th century Europe in Medieval Europe mod 15th century. It introduces new armors and factions to authentically reflect the period. It's going to be based on Lemmy's Europe map, and this mod is promising to bring historical accuracy to the forefront. Details are still quite sparse, but the community on Discord is buzzing with progress pictures and updates. In terms of latest news, I haven't had much to go on, but a recent video surfaced showcasing the mod and it looks fantastic, and this is really intrigued me. As someone who loves my historical immersion mods, I'm really hopeful about this one, but it is worth noting that mods like this can fade away and it doesn't seem like there's a massive community as of yet, but I'm still going to be cautiously optimistic here. Step into the tumultuous era of 1871 Paris with La Commune de Paris Mod for Bannerlord. We have the Prussians surrounding Paris, the French government's relocated, and it leads the largely socialist Garde Nationale as the city's defenders. This mod's been a bit of a blindside to me. It's not an era I'm particularly familiar with, and it seems very interesting. You're going to have three main factions: the Paris Commune, the French Republic, and the German Empire. The latest update is this one seems quite slow. The development team is actively seeking assistance and they're asking for that quite recently, but they're still showcasing promising in-work progress shots on Discord, so the project is still moving forward. My thoughts on this one is there has been a lack of updates, a lack of communication, but I see a big amount of potential with this one. The concept's very intriguing and I'm hopeful to see how it evolves. Definitely one to keep your eye on in the future. Next up LT gamers, we have War for the Iron Throne, a Dance of Dragons. And we're stepping into the tumultuous year of 129 after the conquest in Westeros, where the Iron Throne stands on the brink of uncertainty. A huge amount of turmoil going on, tensions are mounting, and it is your job to jump in and strive to shape the realm's fate. With this one, the latest update is the modders have chosen to initiate a closed beta, it looks like, for patrons, which isn't my favourite approach and does raise concerns for me. However, I do see positive feedback in the Discord community on this, suggesting progress is being made, so hopefully a public release will follow soon. My thoughts on this one is I'm very wary of paywalls for mods. The prospect of experiencing the Dance of Dragons in Bannerlord is extremely enticing though, so the community buzz indicates potential, so I'm crossing my fingers for a wider release this year. Next up, we're stepping into the French Revolution and Napoleonic Wars era in Sword and Musket. The mod is currently in development, promising both single and multiplayer experiences, initially focusing on the multiplayer section. The team aims to fulfill the community's long-standing dream of experiencing Napoleonic Wars within Bannerlord. The latest updates is the project did seem quite dormant for a while, but we have had a recent 2.0 alpha update and it's injected new life here. The update has a host of exciting changes, from improved maps and animations to new units being introduced. A very promising step forward for the mod. My thoughts is that I'm really impressed with the recent footage showcased here, and the updates look fantastic, so it is one to definitely look into later on, and I can't wait to play the alpha version in the near future. And something a little different now, we're stepping into the world of ancient China with the Three Kingdoms mod. This is an ambitious mod for Bannerlord that's experiencing China in 194 AD, and it's going to have a brand new map, game music and audio with over 9 different factions included, as well as well-known characters and companions from the era. So realistic character models, weapons, mounts, armors and more. The latest update is it has a release slated for later this year, and the excitement's really building, but some of it gets lost in translation as it's mostly Chinese devs it seems, so I'm trying to do my best to promote this one. My thoughts are, I'm really hyped after watching the latest trailer they dropped. It's clear the developers are putting a lot of effort into making this experience as immersive as possible, plus they're making real inroads to try and have an international outreach, which is very commendable and makes it even more appealing for me. Next up, we have from the creator of the famed Europe map, Lemmy, a new project called Alternative Calradia Volcano. Like with the Europe mod, this one aims to offer a campaign map that replaces the familiar Calradia setting in Bannerlord, and it's going to be open source, inviting anyone to contribute their own worlds through submods. And the potential future editing opportunities here is extremely exciting for me. What is it going to be? It's a campaign map for Bannerlord, open to submods to expand their creativity with. It's going to be set in the same universe as Bannerlord, and it will include the boat and navigation system present in the Europe mod. It's not going to be a new universe or introduce new factions or any new equipment, so it's going to be a tool for others to build up their mod with, and I'm very excited about that. LT gamers, get ready to dive into the 17th century with the Deluge 2 with Fire and Sword. This mod takes you across Europe, from the frosty lands of Sweden to the warm coasts of the Peloponnese. You can choose from 8 different factions, including the Habsburg Monarchy, Ottoman Empire, the Crimean Khaganate, Danubian Principalities, and many more. So, the progress on this mod is steady but slow, mainly due to limited resources. There's no official release date yet, but the team is aiming to get a limited version out this year. The total conversion promises new game mechanics, fresh models, animations, and unique features both in combat and the single player campaign. My take is that I love this mod in the original Warband, and I can't wait to see what they do with the Bannerlord one, and so it's definitely one to keep an eye out if you're a fan of historical campaigns. Dell'Arte Della Guerra War of the Roses mod. We're stepping into late 15th century England, here with a comprehensive mod for Bannerlord that's going to immerse you in the later stages of the War of the Roses, where factions vie for control over England amidst political turmoil. This one, they released an update very recently that they've been facing various challenges with leadership changes and hardware problems amongst the devs, and this has slowed their progress. Additionally, some scene related crashes and bugs have continued to pose challenges, but it has looked like things are progressing forward slowly but surely. That is promising. Despite these setbacks, it seems that the stunning visuals and promising immersive experience, this team is dedicated to overcoming these obstacles and improving the gameplay. If you're passionate about this era of history, consider joining their Discord and contributing there to make this one even more promising. Imagine yourself in 868 AD, a time when the clash of spear and shield was the norm. The Northmen, driven by more than just the thrill of raiding, have united an enormous invasion force, and they've already overpowered East Anglia. Yes, we are back in Viking times, and this is the Bretwalda mod, and it seems very exciting. A huge amount of things to be interested in here. The latest news is that January has brought some exciting updates from the devs who have made significant progress on the map, the naval system, and campaign mechanics. This one looks very professionally done, and I'm really a fan of their update style. The enhancements look very promising, and it's showing a lot of hard work is paying off. I was a really big fan of the Viking Conquest DLC for the original Warband, and Bretwalda seems like it could be the spiritual successor to this one, so it's definitely on my radar. I can't wait to see how this turns out. Imagine LT gamers, as many of us have for some time, stepping into Tolkien's rich universe with Kingdoms of Arda. This is going to be a total conversion mod for Bannerlord, an ambitious project that seeks to bring Middle-earth to life, featuring characters, location, weapons, and more from Lord of the Rings. Planned features on this one: there can be a Middle-earth campaign map, a multiplayer mode, a story mode, over 35 new factions, and lots more, including playable races. The latest update here is there isn't really a massive amount of an update, and Kingdoms of Arda has been in development for some time now, and recent updates show that it's still happening in the Discord community. There's still work being done, but we have been waiting patiently for quite some time now. My thoughts are, Kingdoms of Arda is perhaps the most anticipated mod for Bannerlord ever, And while the updates have been sparse, it's clear to me the team is dedicated to doing justice to Tolkien's lore, and I'm eagerly awaiting to see more tangible progress. LT gamers, we're now in 1568 Japan. This is a captivating mod called Shokuhō for Bannerlord. This is going to set you amidst the aftermath of the Onin War and the chaotic feuds between clans. Japan is essentially in turmoil. Huge amount of ongoing things, new technologies, the Portuguese arriving, and the stage is set for you to forge your own path. Updates here. A trailer not too long ago stirred a huge amount of excitement within the community, hinting at an imminent release. And I gotta say, fans are eagerly awaiting this one. My thoughts are the Shokuhō mod looks absolutely stunning. It's capturing the essence of Japan's warring states era beautifully, and whether you prefer diplomacy, swords, I think this mod promises an immersive experience. So I cannot wait for them to release this, hopefully something this year. LT gamers, we're now embarking on a journey back to the late 12th century with In the Name of Jerusalem 2, the successor to the beloved In the Name of Jerusalem mod for Warband. This is set in the year 1187 and the campaign spans until the aftermath of the fall of Constantinople in 1204, and it's the sequel that's going to aim to give you a historically accurate experience focusing on armors, weapons, characters, heraldry and settlements of the era. Some features for this one: we're going to have an enhanced campaign map going from Egypt all the way up to Bosnia, 5 new factions, and future plans to upgrade and expand it into the Caucasus, Lower Mesopotamia and Western Iran. In terms of updates, a recent gameplay build showcased to certain YouTubers received very positive feedback, highlighting ongoing development progress. Updates from the Discord indicate they're active in development, but no official release date has yet been announced. My thoughts are In the Name of Jerusalem 2 promises to probably be one of the best and most unique immersive experience out there for Bannerlord players. A focus on historical authenticity, an expansive map, it's shaping up to be a must-play mod, and here's hoping for a release soon. LT gamers, today we've explored some of the most exciting upcoming total conversion mods for Bannerlord, each of them promising to transform the game in unique ways, from medieval Europe to feudal Japan, from epic conflicts like War of the Roses to fantasy realms as well. These mods really showcase the best of the Bannerlord modding community, creativity, dedication, and although some of the updates are not as frequent as I would like, I do commend all of these modders who are putting their time and effort into achieving something very special for the community. Keep an eye on their progress, join their communities if I've intrigued you, and get ready to experience Bannerlord in some new dimensions. Thanks for watching everyone, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye bye now.